Hello there, and welcome to Hammerman. For today, July the 28th, we are taking on Stage 1 right here, as you can see. And basically, I saw all the heavies, and I saw all the tanks, and I was like, there's no way we're going to be able to get our flawless victory on Stage 1. And I was right. It's alright, we still get the victory very easily, it's just, oh, I want that flawless so bad. What can I say? Hammerman is my favorite day now, just because I'm like, am I gonna get it? And, hey, there's always next week. Well, 6 days from now. I guess depending on, like, the layout and calendar that you use next week, though, regardless. 6 days from now will land in next week. Moving back, coming back to the Hammerman. Stage 2, pretty straightforward. Whole bunch of troops get landed, and they get fried before the tanks. The tanks are kind of sitting there because, well, that's what tanks do. And then the next wave of heavies rolls in. And I tell you, the heavies and tanks are a really nasty combination. Those heavies absorb just that little bit of extra damage, and the tanks just kind of keep shooting away, and you know, if random shots do end up hitting them, they're beefy enough, the DPS doesn't really drop that easily. It's kind of nasty. I might actually try it, come to think of it, next time Volcano Island, so tomorrow, I might try throwing some heavies out in front of my tanks for Stage 7, because Stage 7 has been so burly lately. I've just been going straight to the Warriors because it's just like, yes, Warriors is the solution. But I'm wondering if I throw some cannon fodder, maybe a boatload of heavies, just enough to take the edge off those boom cannons. Anyways, on to Stage 3. Stage 3, as you can see, lands a whole bunch of Grenadiers right in front of me. And fortunately, Ham Sandwich being the name of this base layout in my presets, I set up and originally created Ham Sandwich as the anti-Grenadier base, and as you see, it works fantastically. It destroyed those Grenadiers before they could do much of anything, and it worked so great, I almost thought for a second I would be able to pull this one off without losing any buildings and get my flawless, and then I realized, no, a barrage took one out and two fell on the front line, and them's all she wrote. Moving on to Stage 4, I'm not gonna lie, this is my second attempt on Stage 4. I tried it with the Ham Sandwich. It did not work, so I just switched over to Hammer Time, which is obviously the name of this base layout. I'm not original, okay? Hammer Time. Can't touch this. So yeah, I went with Hammer Time, and honestly, I expected to lose, and I figured, okay, we'll see what I have to kind of reconfigure and then be able to make a go of it. But the Hammer Time worked out really, really well, actually. Like, you really can't touch this. Or, well, at least Hammerman can't touch this. I did leave 4 Riflemen kind of floating around in the economy buildings, but I'll take a win on time. Any day. It did a good job. It did what it needed to do. And then I moved on to Stage 5. Once again, Stage 5, this is my second attempt. And that is why I have 3 statues out in the middle of no man's land. Because I targeted those as the buildings that get barraged. So I was just like, throw them out in the middle of nowhere, keep that stuff away from my nice tight cluster, and let's see what Stage 5 can bring. Because, I'm not gonna lie, first run through of Stage 5, I got steamrolled. Like, I got 40 Grenadiers and 6 or 7 tanks on my doorstep, steamrolled. Which, you know, it's okay, it happens. Live and learn, hence the statues in the middle of nowhere. What amazed me, though, was the turnaround from being steamrolled so harshly I like fully expected at the very least, you know, a couple of grenadiers and maybe a tank to end up on my doorstep. But as you can see here, the shock launchers are doing work, and just like they're going after the tanks, but the tanks are close enough to the grenadiers that the grenadiers get hit also and just destroy this, which was absolutely fantastic to see. I honestly. Anyways, hopefully this has been helpful. Hopefully you guys have as much luck or more with Hammerman. Let me know what you think I should name my next Hammerman base, and, you know, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic day.